How's everybody doing? I am gonna freestyle this live just like I always do. And the topic of discussion today, talking about the future. I was in a crypto group chat on Signal and kind of bragging about how I got. I found that. So, first of all, let me back up. Probably not many of you are involved in crypto, and if you are, you might not even have heard of something called the Brave browser. And what the Brave browser is it's just like Safari, it's just like Chrome, it's just like an internet browsing service or app. Um, but the difference is that Brave, and I really recommend Brave. I recommend anybody who's willing to just download it and start using Brave as opposed to Safari and Google Chrome. The immediate right away benefit is that token, and because like I said, it's crypto, so it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. The other advantage is for people who are not interested in Google or whoever to share their data, because Brave is um, their initiative is to keep your data and privacy. Um, to keep your data private. Basically, they're not going to sell your information. So that's pretty cool. Those are two hardcore advantages. I don't see why anyone doesn't use Brave browser. But it's funny because it's one of those things where it's like a simple change, but it's changed no less. So people are not so interested in doing it. Even in that crypto chat, I believe I'm the only Brave browser user, which is crazy. But as I was saying that, I was bragging about not just that I use Brave browser, but I saw just last night that there's a way to link it to my YouTube. And so when I link Brave browser to my YouTube as a creator, I'm gonna get like more crypto payouts. Um, so to give you an example, I mean it's not very much, but to give you an example, I've like over the course of a year, I've accumulated $20 worth of Brave tokens, and those are redeemable. You could sell that and cash out at any time. There's plenty of crypto trading platforms that use Brave, uh, use the BAT token. For example, Uphold is a very simple app. Uphold is just as easy to use as Coinbase, which everybody knows Coinbase. If you know anything about crypto, you probably have heard of Coinbase. Uphold is another one of those apps. So yeah, you can send your Brave tokens over to your Uphold account and then cash it out for redeem it for fiat currency if you choose to do that. Or you could do anything else, all the other infinite possibilities that you could do with any type of crypto token. Um, all of those are capabilities. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then to further along, what I was saying in the group chat was that um, I kind of I kind of went on a rant, and then by the end of the rant, I realized like, oh, I should actually just, instead of just ranting on this little group chat, I should just go on live and talk about it. Basically, is what I envision for the future. What do I think of the future? Um, and it ties into exactly what I was talking about, of how like my YouTube content creator, and what I envision is that eventually, with the way things are going in the world, what with AI robots that are they're building the robots now, and the robots are going to come and they're going to do the manual labor, and they're gonna steal our jobs. And I think that we're approaching a bottleneck, and once we get past the bottleneck, we're headed towards a utopia. But the way to get there, things are gonna get a lot more crazy. They're gonna get a lot more dark and depressing or challenging. Um, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it, and then at the other end of that, at the light at the end of the tunnel, is gonna be that utopia. And like, I mean, I don't know exactly how it's gonna look, but honestly, I envision it's something like the Jetsons, or if you ever like, if you were to like Google image utopia, you're gonna see like there's the beautiful architecture and space cars flying around, and um, everybody's free and everybody's happy. There's like, we've abolished poverty, and the way to do that is, well, how are we going to abolish poverty if nobody's making money because nobody's doing any jobs because all the manual labor is replaced by AI robots? Well, the truth is that it's going to come down to like the fiat currency that we use, fiat currency being like the US dollar or the euro, or whatever, paper government currency, all of that. That's what fiat currency is. And basically, I think it will still be around, but it's not going to be utilized. The almighty dollar is going to fall, right? And it's going to be replaced by an abundance of all these different tokens. And to kind of, it sounds really out there and like hard to understand. So let me break it down for you. It's kind of the same idea as, think about it as credit cards, right? When credit cards came about, nowadays you can get an Amazon credit card, you could get a Macy's credit card. Everywhere you go, they're offering you credit, and it's even the same with like simple rewards for like your Starbucks or Pete's Coffee or whatever burger joint. You know how like you come and you accumulate if you sign up, you give them your email, your phone number, right? And then you sign up, and then every time you make a purchase from them, if you buy a burger or whatever, you accumulate points, and then you can take those points and then redeem them for like a free burger. It's kind of like that punch card, on your 10th sandwich, your 10th sandwich is free. Kind of the same concept. Well, that's like a caveman concept, and it's kind of what crypto is. It's going to be more evolved. So it's like anytime you associate with whatever you do. So, for example, for me, I'm a wire wrapper. So if I'm on a website that sells gems and wire and all that stuff, they're going to have their own business, and that business is going to have the capability through crypto to do their own currency. And you're going to have bridge currencies such as XRP or HBAR. And if you don't know anything about crypto, you're like, what is he talking about? But basically, so what I'm saying is like, you're going to have a currency that can exchange, say your Bob's Burger, right? And so you accumulate your Bob tokens. But you've accumulated more Bob tokens than you plan on spending. So you want to swap them out for um, crystals. So you want to get your diamond tokens or whatever. I'm just making up there's no such thing as diamond tokens as far as I know. But I'm saying like, if I want to switch my Bob's Burger tokens over to the account where I'm spending more on crystals and wire wrapping accessories and whatnot, then I'm going to need a bridge currency. And that's what XRP is. I mean, if you know anything about crypto, you've probably heard of XRP, whether you know what it is or not. Basically, the whole thing is that it's a utility token, and the utility is that it's a bridge currency. So you can use XRP as a bridge to your Bob's Burger tokens, to your Crystal tokens, or whatever they are. Um, and that's the whole philosophy behind these utility tokens. Um, but basically, I digress. So let me say that, like, what are we going to do about people not having jobs? Well, have no fear. Everything's moving online. It's already begun. And where we're going to be at is that it's going to be more mainstream. It's going to become more mainstream. And how people are going to make money or accumulate tokens or whatever is by being online, being live streamers like what I'm doing right now, or really what's dominating the market in this current moment is like gamers streaming. And by gamers getting views and attention and accumulating watch time hours, they get paid out in the tokens. That's how I see it will be working. And as well with like online markets. Like I'm a wire wrapper. If I move to become like a virtual store, online store, and start making these products selling online, instead of people paying me dollars, I'll be having my own like Djinns Treasure token or something. I don't know that I'll actually do that. Maybe we'll see which way the wind blows with the future. A lot is kind of still open to interpretation, but basically, I'm telling you a rough draft of my vision of the future. And so that's going to be the way that people accumulate wealth. We're gonna switch to, which we already kind of are. I think about it with like Netflix, right? What they're doing is, or TikTok or social media, it's all about attention. So the more attention that people are getting off of their channel or whatever, the more that they're going to be able to accumulate. They're going to be able to monetize those watch time hours, those views. And that's what I mean. I'm not, my channel, my YouTube channel is not monetized yet. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm starting now because I see that this is where the future is headed. So this is me getting prepared. And I really encourage I encourage as many people as possible to become like a content creator. You don't have to do YouTube. I'm sure in 10 years, YouTube, right now, YouTube's kind of like top dog, right? It's been around, it's the OG, it's been around since I was a kid. Um, but it's already facing competition with like Facebook, for example, or TikTok. These are multi-million dollar industries that are competing with each other, and what they're competing for is your attention. So by becoming a content creator, you're accumulating attention with whatever platform you choose. It could be Rumble, it could be Twitch, it could be kind of these ones that are, if you know, you know, or if you don't, you've probably never heard of these things, but they do exist, they're around, and they're only growing. And so the potential is there, and it kind of drives me crazy that more people aren't doing this. I mean, you could do a live stream. If you've seen my channel, if you're familiar with it, if you've seen some of my other recent live streams, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just at the farmers market, just recording myself being at the market. And lo and behold, people there's billions and billions of people out there. Surely you're going to find somebody who's interested in that, or a handful of people who are interested in that. And as your channel grows, as you get more subscribers, it's the snowball effect. You're building momentum every time you're producing more content, and that's going to be the way that people are going to be able to generate wealth. Well, one of the ways. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be other avenues. It's just like the whole thing with the job market or the workforce. It's going through a dramatic shift. Everything right now is going through a dramatic shift. Fiat currency is going through a dramatic shift, and the only way to, you know, surf this wave as opposed to just kind of riding the wave is to start now. So I encourage you to get out there and, yeah, just put yourself out there. Start a YouTube channel. Start something. Get online, just get familiar with it, because those who don't are the ones that, when the time comes and we're in that bottleneck and everyone's starting to feel the tension and starts to feel panic, the ones who are actually, they saw this coming and are getting prepared now, those are the ones who are going to survive it and thrive in it, actually. It's kind of like that Wall Street philosophy of, when there's blood in the streets, that's the time to buy. That's kind of all I have to say for now. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.